Welcome back to a new devlog, guys. Let me show you what I've done today. I've cracked into some flying AI. I did a bunch of other changes like visual stuff, but you'll see that as we go. So here I am on my randomly generated map. There is a box collision that's been automatically generated on the outside. That's you might be able to see the thin lines up there. And these dragons are flying around at any point inside that collision that they can get to. So yeah, I wanted to put them in because when you're sort of zipping through the map, you can sort of launch yourself up high like this. Oh, we crashing, baby. Oh, let me give you a demo. So, oh fuck, getting my ass kicked by my own game. Nothing unusual there. Let's be real. So, you can launch yourself across the map and sort of get to places really quickly. That's another thing I built, which I'll show you in a sec. Like this. But I wanted to put these in the sky, so if they see you, they'll chase you and they'll fuck you up. And they're not very good just yet, because they're a little bit clumsy, but look, they're all chasing me. They're shooting fireballs at me, and I just got wrecked. So the idea was, I wanted to make something really, really, really strong that's like up in the sky, so that when you're playing through the game, you're encouraged to sort of be cautious about, you know, getting up onto high places like this. Because there's an advantage to getting up high, because you can see where you need to go next. Like I can see that over there now. But I want it to be dangerous, which is why I want these guys swarming around in the sky. And their sight needs to be a little bit better, because they're a bit blind. But if I shoot him, he'll come over. Yeah. And he does quite a bit of damage. Oh, and he's just fucking killed me already. Oh my god. Maybe they were better than I thought. If this is like a permadeath game, and you get to like floor 10 or something, and then these guys start spawning in, you're obviously going to be very cautious of getting up in high spaces. But anyway, so I added some more logic. This is part 2 of this video, so flying AI was part 1, and I'll show you some blueprints for that in a second. But the second thing that I built was randomly spawning giant houses like this. You start on one over there, that's the starting tile. But there are these ones as well, and only one of these spawns per map, and I've set it up so there's a probability that this won't spawn at all, or there's a probability that it will spawn, which could be very, very low. It could be like, I don't know, 1% or something. But anyway, we've got this creepy motherfucker inside here. This is Conehead, because he wears a cone on his head. And he's actually quite quick, and if he touches me, I think I die instantly, so let's not let him do that. But let's get in here. It's actually quite hard to get past. Oh, and yeah, we get a rare item that spawns up here, which this one isn't actually rare, this is just a normal one. But maybe on the next level, we might get the rare one. So let me go to the next level, and I'll see. Look at this, flying past all these dragons. Let me get to this next one, I'll see if I can get you this rare item that I was talking about. I'll show you what it does, and then I'll explain. Oh, so here we have some more enemies now. Do we have our dragons too? Yes, we've got our dragons still. Very good. Now, I'm looking for that house over there. Okay. And now something else that I've built is these ungrappleable walls. So the white ones. Oh fuck, don't hurt me. Don't hurt me. If you try to grapple these, your grapple just slips like that. Now, what have we got? Oh my god, the fucking dragons, dude. Holy shit. Maybe I did make these tough enough. These are good. Oh god, not Conehead. Please, not Conehead. Yes, okay. So this is a rare item, which I'm just going to grab real quick. Oh man, do you have to look at me like that? Holy shit. That could be a good thumbnail for the video, actually. Anyway, if I open up my inventory, I picked up an exit finder, which was that item. And if I click that, it dropped me just outside the house here, right next to the next floor tile. So I was going to put like a bunch of different random items throughout each of the levels that could help you with things like that. Like maybe there could be an invisibility one, or maybe an extra life or something, so that you're rewarded when you go into these scary looking places, like with Conehead back there. But you know, I'm pretty happy with how this is turning out. Like the worlds are quite diverse. There's quite a few different tiles. I've got the option to randomly spawn shit like that now, and the difficulty scales with each floor as well. I call them floors, but they're not really floors, like they're more like worlds. But yeah, so we got more enemies in this one now, a more variety of enemies. We have our bush doctor, who I have tidied up a little bit, changed his colours and things, and I've changed a few of the behaviours of the AIs so that they're a little bit more deadly. Oh look, these two are fighting. Lucy's on fire down there. Oh, she's trying to fight the fire. She got damaged by the fire and she's trying to fight the fire. Silly girl. And we have a dragon here I'm gonna get fucked up by as usual. Okay, so let me show you my dragon. This is him. He's pretty pimped out. He's got some flaming eyes and has some sounds and things and, you know, all the good shit. His behavior tree looks like this. So attacking hostiles, literally all he does is shoot projectiles. He was going to make sounds. He just shoots projectiles, which is this fireball. Gets a random point above the target, which is you, or whichever thing he's fighting, at an elevation of 1,000, and then just flies to that point, pretty much. And he just hovers around your head to different positions. He looks for items otherwise, and when he's roaming, he's just getting a random position inside of the bounds that encompass the level. So you can't see them now because they're spawned at runtime, but when I generate the map, this big bounding box is spawned around the map. A little bit larger than the size of the map because I want them to slightly be able to go off the edge if they want to. And he's just going to roam around in that looking for random points until he comes across something interesting like you up in the sky, and then he's going to wreck you. So that's the flying AI. Pretty simple. I've got flying AI tutorials on my channel if you want to look at some of those, if you want to learn how to do flying AI. But I was going to show you something else. Let me just have a quick look at the things that I've got. So I showed you the dragon. I showed you his flying, the special tiles. Let me show you the special tile setup. So inside of this data table here, I have all the information for what's being spawned in this game. So these are all the random list of levels, the list of random levels. And then we have this specific level info tab. So if I crack that open, test_s is a starting tile. The probability of that spawning is 1 because it always needs to spawn. 1 just means 100% of the time. And floor unlock, floor 1. It starts spawning at floor 1, and it's going to spawn every time you start a new map at any floor from floor 1 upwards, because you always need a starting tile. Same with the end tile. That's test_e. And now what we've got is a rare tile here, which also has a probability of 1, but I could change that to 0.1, which would be a 10% chance, and you'd only have a 10% chance of that tile spawning. And we have this one here, which is test rare 1 as well. The words. Anyway, this is the rare 1 tile. So this is the one with Conehead who's spawning in here. Conehead spawns at this one, and then a random rare item spawns at this one over here. And these are just blueprints where I can select a list of actors down the bottom there. So it's got a potential class list, and then when the level's generated, the random level generator logic goes through and finds all of these different blueprints and then picks a random class to spawn at them. So Conehead always spawns at this one, and I could have a list of rare items that could spawn at this one here. It could be anything, so you never know what you're going to get. I think that's pretty much it. So I'm going to leave that there, guys. Maybe I'll just quickly show you. Should I show you anything else? I want to show you my AI. No, did I really change much of the AI? I'm not really sure. Let me just jump in and have a quick run around and see if there's anything else. But I think that's everything. I just changed the visuals and things like that. You know, that's alright. I just changed like my bush doctor behavior. So he used to teleport the moment he hit you, and now he sort of shoots at you a bit and then give you a second to mess him up. Oh god, he's so hard to hit when you drop like that. Oh, the swaying, holy shit. And this here is one of the second special tiles. So this is a just a particle system that's going to be spawning different enemies, and they're always going to be spawning here. I think the check rate's like 60 seconds or something like that, so nothing's spawned just yet, but if we waited, something would spawn there eventually. And once you kill all the things that spawn there, more of them are just going to come back. So I thought it would be cool to have some source, I call it a source point, because it's like the source of enemies, rather than just spawning a finite amount, like in the air with the dragons or any other enemies. I figured it could be cool to scatter a few of these around, so that when you're running through the game and everything, oh shit, everything's had a chance to fight and whatever, and there might not be much left, you know, you could have these source points to continually be renewing the enemies that are in the game. Now, I'm going to see if I can get these two to fight each other. If I get one to hit the other one, they should fight. Yeah, check that out. Looks like they're dancing or kissing or something. God, that's disturbing. Yeah, and our dragon seems to be stuck down here because he's a little bit buggy at the moment, but, you know, he's fine. Alright guys, I'm going to leave that one there. There is a demo version of this in the last devlog, so if you want to give it a crack and give me some feedback, that'd be much appreciated. I'd love to know what you thought. And I haven't packaged it today yet because there's still a bunch of bugs and things that I want to iron out before the next release, so I'll do that over the next couple of however long days, weeks, whatever. And I'll be back with some more soon. See you later guys. Happy developing, and thank you for watching.